Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Now in this video, I do want to go over the things that I found to be changed on the Fortnite Season X or Season 10 map. But if I missed anything, then please let me know down in the comment section below so we can kind of identify those in a future episode. Now there is going to be quite a few things to go over. Some are going to be very small, some are going to be pretty big like the comment in front of us. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, and if you guys do in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's going to help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And honestly, if you guys aren't a subscriber, then please do that. That would be amazing of you as well. So the first thing besides the comment here, so the comment's obviously the number one thing that's pretty much changed on the map, besides a few locations. But I have noticed, obviously, all the slipstreams except for around Neo Tilted and the Mega Mall are actually gone now. So pretty much just around those locations are the only thing that stands with the slipstreams. Obviously, all the sky platforms are all gone. There should have been one right there and a few other locations. And then the other thing that I've noticed that is gone, that's pretty obvious, is all of the windmills, and all of their locations are gone as well. Now, the one thing that I have been noticing quite a bit on, we're just going to fly over here just because I know there is or was a baller location over by Polar Peak, and obviously Polar Peak hasn't changed at all. And I thought it would have, just based on some of the other things, is the baller actually areas where you would actually see the ballers be at if you guys were flying in for the first time. They're still there, but the ballers themselves have been removed. So, all right, so since we're down here, I'm going to go at this location, which is right next to Shifty Shafts, and we got this chair, which used to be like a spaceship for a while during last season when Singularity was around, but now it's obviously a chair. So that's one thing that I did notice as well. Now, another location, which is over here next to Polar Peak and beyond, is actually the addition of a new building. I think I might have gone too far. Right there. And it's actually, the toilets actually seem to be here. Flush Factory, ring a bell, anybody? Now, I don't remember if this is the exact location on the map that we are at, but you guys can't really tell. But obviously, I'm down in Polar Peak. Yeah, I don't know if this is an indication of Flush Factory is coming back, but there are more toilets inside, and it's like showcasing them. And then if we actually just head out the front door, we have a toilet sitting out front, and there's obviously a little bit of plumbing and a giant toilet on the top of it. Now, over in this area, there really hasn't been anything that's changed except for this building right here. So we're just going to kind of make our way around. And if I do miss anything, please let me know down in the comment section, because I would love to know what you guys, if there's anything that you guys have noticed or not. So obviously I've checked out all the different locations and kind of just gone by. Nothing changed in Snobby that I can tell. This building is still here. Now, the one thing that I obviously did notice is if we go a little bit west of Pleasant Park is this building right here, and it has some gnomes on it. So if we actually go ahead and fly into the inside of it real quick, it is loaded with gnomes, which is crazy. We got a single chest just chilling out here, but this building is right here, and we got Pleasant Park just in the background. All right, now let's go ahead and kind of move on. Nothing's changed in Pleasant Park that I've noticed. We still obviously have the Drift sprayed burger just kind of chilling out here. Now, the one thing I noticed actually at this location right here is this used to be a battle bus, and now it's a downed RV. No balloon around here, but that is something that's very slightly has changed. I didn't recognize it at first. I had to fly by a little bit, and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure that used to be a balloon there. All right, so if we head on over here, another thing that I noticed here in Lazy Lagoon is actually this building right here. It says Country Club. So Lazy Links, anybody? Does that kind of ring a bell? I don't know. It's possible. I don't remember that building being there before. It's very possible. but I guess I just don't remember it. Now, the other thing that I'm trying to find one, I know there's some up here, is all the volcano sprouts or spigots or whatever you want to call these things. The vents, volcano vents, there we go. That's the word I'm actually looking for. They all have been deactivated. So pretty much it's hard to travel in this current map stage. Now, it's possible that over time they could bring some of those things back, like the slipstream, some of those things. I don't really know what they're going to do, what their plans are, but obviously we do have some of the zip lines. We have a few things that are, going on around the map, but it's honestly been making it a lot more difficult to get around the map in a short amount of time. So if you guys are chilling out in sandy or sunny steps here and have to get way down to like Polar Peak, that's a long hike. Hopefully you guys got the materials to make it all the way down there. Now, I don't know if I remember this or not, but I don't remember this reboot van being right here. I could be completely wrong. I just don't remember it. But the other thing that I saw, which was really interesting, is this movie screen. And it actually has a drive-in theater sign, and it says prepare for collision, which could symbolize the comment in the background, but this could be kind of a return of, was it Rusty Rivets or something like that? Something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's something that I noticed flying around the map. Now, this building, I don't remember this one being here either, but it's hard to go back and kind of look at some of those things. So let's continue down towards like Lonely Lodge area. Now, we did have a rock family that I can't seem to find anywhere. However, their dog is actually in the exact same spot. So if we actually fly down through the trees here, you can see that the dog is actually still here, sniffing the outhouse. And let's see, we got National Park, but the flower that the boy was actually going after at one of the times during the season's last is actually a true flower now. It was a rock flower before, and then, the mom was like, oh my gosh, and then the boy was trying to reach down and grab it, and now it's actually a real flower now. I feel like there's going to be so many things that I'm going to miss along this, so again, just let me know down in the comment section if I do miss anything. There's nothing that really changed as far as I could tell in Lonely Lodge. Let's head towards the center of the map because there's actually some significant changes over in this direction. Obviously, we have the RV park still. Now, this, I don't remember this being here. This is a small like pine tree farm. That I don't remember being here. We got the Mega Mall, the old retail row, kind of chilling here. Obviously, we got the brand new or re-brand new of Dusty Depot is hanging out here. This is awesome. I love this. And then we got the factories over here as well, really close to the Comet. And obviously, the Comet's pretty much exactly where it should be. I mean, they obviously looked at it pretty closely to where Dusty Divot was going to be at and what they needed to complete. But Dusty Depot, yes. And obviously, the red building is the one that we're not familiar with lately since the Comet actually crashed. Now, you can actually go inside of this Comet, and you can actually see the visitor's capsule right here. So, I don't know. And it's empty. So, I'm not sure what that exactly means. But it is empty, and it is burrowed through, and you can kind of check it out here. I didn't notice anything else on the Comet itself. But maybe you guys will. You guys are pretty good at this kind of stuff. I didn't notice anything. So obviously, a lot of this is all like unscathed, this area. I'm really, really digging it. I do miss the sky platforms a lot, but we do have the monster head still here. And this whole area is basically changing color. We got some design, almost mimics like a blood, but this is probably something very important is going to be happening here because the sword is still here and all that stuff. But if you like actually get really close to it, all of where the red is at or the pink is at has been like starting to overtake with flowers and different vegetation, which is pretty cool in my honest opinion. Now, there are a few other things that I did notice along the way. Obviously, we got Salty not changing at all, and we got Fatal Fields not changing at all. However, Again, you're going to have to let me know if I missed anything or not. And I actually have to backtrack just a little bit. But this sign, I don't remember this sign being here. Now entering paradise. So that obviously referencing Parasite Palm. And we still have John Wick's home over there, the assassin home. And I completely flew by one of the things that I actually wanted to talk about that I did notice. Now, we do have this building here, which I don't remember that being there before. And then we have the robot here. Now, obviously, this is very symbolic. If you guys remember the robot fight, we actually had a pink head, green left or green right arm, red right foot, blue left foot, and then this is like symbolizing where the monster actually ripped off the arm and now is chilling out in the ocean, you know, way over there somewhere next to like the Viking area. And yeah, I just something I was noticing. I was like, wait a second, this thing changed. I actually went back and looked at some of my older clips, and I did notice it. This is actually like a gold, kind of like reminding me like the pressure plant, like entrances or doors for where the robot was actually standing before it actually. And then the other thing I did notice is, look at this, all the volcano vents. I don't remember them being this far away, so these could definitely have an impact on a few events later in the season, and we'll just have to kind of check it out, you know, as the weeks go on. Now, the other thing that I noticed down in this area, I don't think there was anything over here, but there looks like there was the addition of a couple new dinosaurs here, because I only remember the purple one being here before, and now we have a T-Rex and a Triceratops being added to the mix for the dinosaurs. We also have this face on the side of this cliff. Now, I always thought that this looked like a crown, and I never really checked it out that much, but this definitely looks like a crown and maybe some kind of king. I mean, there was the Ice King or Frost King or whatever it was, but now we have like this rock formation just kind of chilling out here as well. Now, the old building down in this desert town right here, it used to have like chairs, and now it's been replaced with TVs. So that's really interesting, because if we just kind of like go through everything, every single chair is now a TV. So that's kind of strange. And the other thing that I noticed is the road seems to be a little bit different. It seems like more of that Wild West, unless I'm just completely out of whack there. But I don't remember it being dirt. I remember it actually being actual like tar before, but I could be wrong. This building over here is sprouted up. I have no idea what it means. It looks pretty interesting. It definitely looks like there's a creepy vibe going on. There's nothing on the inside except for like an old like bed. And that's it. I mean, that's all that's in here. So I'm going to have to watch that, see what's going on with that for later. Nothing changed at this location. And then we still got that there. I'm not see. I really didn't notice anything different down in the southern portion, except for like the hut or the house, the guy with the face on the side of the cliff, and then the dinosaurs was something that new. Now, the only other thing I want to mention about Sunny Steps is Sunny Steps and Lucky Landing down here. Definitely were in the trailer as being like floating around, so we could see a change to those locations, but obviously nothing that I have seen yet has changed, but we'll just have to check in, you know, in the upcoming weeks. Now, the only building that has been kind of just slowly being built that I remember in Season 9 is this one right here, just outside of Fatal Fields between Salty and Fatal. We have this one. It looks like a new floor has been added to it, and that's really about it. Obviously, it looks like they're going to be constructing something, and I should have probably went to Neo Tilted prior when I was over here by the monster before, but we do have this building over here that's actually looks like it's being constructed a little bit more than it was in Season 9. Now, it's very, very slight, but it is a slight change nonetheless. And then, let's see, there was one other thing. Obviously, we got the orb and all of its awesomeness. I do kind of want to talk. I thought there was one other thing before I wanted to talk about the orb, but I can't think of anything else that's changed. Now, we do have the orb here, and obviously, it's like zero gravity. This is where this whole thing like started, and we obviously are seeing like a space-time thing going on right now. But this, look at this. look at the way the cables are actually flowing in this. Like, it's about to get completely destroyed. Now, if you do pay attention to the battle pass earlier and maybe watch my video on that, it looks like the old Tilted. I mean, there's a spray paint of the old Tilted on there. So this could lose power, and the old Tilted could resort back to this location, obviously getting rid of the slipstreams and things like that. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do and what they decide to do over the next few weeks, because I think we're just going to see a lot of old things come back and then be replaced by new things. And there's just going to be a lot of cool changes, and I'm really excited to kind of see all those happen with you guys. But I think that is all that I recognize in this video. That is going to be a major event still. Obviously, this thing started it. We had the robot that squished it and destroyed it, and now obviously we saw the trailer, and now we're kind of floating through time right now. Now, obviously, I think we're going to be progressing through that trailer a little bit as time continues, because, you know, Lucky Landing and Sunny Steps are still kind of there, but we'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, that is all the time that I have for in today's video. If you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.